Friends, there will be so many times in our mind, so many repeated thoughts coming again and again. There will be worrying thoughts coming again and again. Because of these worrying thoughts and because of overthinking, our work keeps getting affected on a daily basis, or else our relationship will be getting affected, or our health will start getting affected. Now, how to deal with these worrying thoughts is the question. Whenever there is worrying thoughts, whenever there is repeated overthinking process happening in our mind, what we have to do is we have to define a timing for that. So the best way to do this is you can define to yourself, okay, I will keep half an hour for worrying in a day. So you can keep whichever timing you're free. For example, if you're free in the morning, you can keep it as 10:30 to 11 o'clock in the morning, or else in the afternoon between 3 to 3:30, or in the evening between 7 to 7:30. It depends upon your availability of time. So first step is to deal with these worrying thoughts is you need to define a time, half an hour. Okay, keep aside half an hour for worrying. Call it initially worrying period. Maybe afterwards you can change the name, but initially call it as worrying period. There is no problem. Okay, and you keep an alarm. Probably you have decided as 3 to 3:30 as your worrying period. Now keep an alarm and label that alarm as worrying period, so that on a daily basis you will come to know between 3 and 3:30 is the time for worrying. Now during that period, that is for that half an hour, what you're supposed to do is take a notebook or a notepad in your mobile and start writing down what are your worrying thoughts. Maybe you are having repeated worrying thoughts about your health, or about your financial situation, or about your relationship. Maybe you had a fight with your mother or parent or your husband or boyfriend or with whomever it is. Write down what is worrying. Okay, so during that half an hour, first step is you need to write down what are your worrying thoughts. After writing down the worrying thoughts, maybe 6 thoughts you'll write down, 6 worrying things, maybe about your health, maybe about your relationship, maybe about your financial problem, or whatever it is. Write down your worrying thoughts, and next to these worrying thoughts, write down what actions you can take in order to solve this problem. Suppose you're getting worried about your health, and maybe you're worried about that your vision is becoming very poor, and this is worrying you day in and day out. If that is the case, write down that I'm having vision problem, and write down next to it what actions you can take. Maybe you can start doing some eye exercises, maybe you can start meeting some doctors, or find out from Google, or you ask your friends who is the best doctor whom you can meet, or which hospital is good. Okay, now you write down some actions that you can take in order to solve this problem. In the same way for financial issue, suppose some financial issue is bothering you too much day in and day out, then write down what is bothering you. Financial issue is bothering, and what action you can take. Write down at least 3 to 4 actions that you can take in order to solve this problem. All these things you have to do it during this your worrying period that you have defined half an hour for it. Okay, so what really happens here is you're transferring your thoughts onto the paper, and not only you're transferring your thoughts onto the paper, you're taking action. You're writing down the actions that you can take in order to solve that problem. Now what is happening here is, over a period of time, if you start writing worrying thoughts, next to that the actions that you can take, over a period of time what happens is your worrying thoughts will start coming down. Your overthinking will start coming down. Because of this, your thoughts also, useless thoughts also starts coming down. And because of this, there will be more energy for you to do your creative and productive work. So by doing this, what happens? You will start sleeping better. I'll tell you how you will start sleeping better. Usually what happens when you're having too many worrying thoughts throughout the day, and when you go to sleep, at that time also you will be worrying, same repeated thoughts, oh my God, what will happen this? If I don't arrange money, what will happen? Suppose I'm having this, bad relationship, what will happen in future? Or else my health is going bad, like what will happen in future? So these thoughts will be worrying you even when you go to sleep. And whenever you have worrying thoughts on the bed, what happens is your sleep will get affected. Once your sleep gets affected, the repair process which happens in your body will get affected. Naturally, your health will get affected. And next day morning, you will not get up fresh. You will not feel very fresh in the morning. And throughout the next day, you will be feeling very dull and you will not be able to do any productive work. So what you could do is, whenever you have worrying thoughts, you can tell yourself, anyway I've kept a separate timings for worrying. So during that period, I'm going to worry. So why unnecessarily bother about it now? So if there is repeated thoughts coming again and again, just write down, just type it in your mobile. What are those worrying thoughts? And tell yourself, anyway I've kept in the afternoon for half an hour as the worrying period. Once you start writing your problems during this half an hour timings, what happens is, over a period of time, your worry starts disappearing. And you will start becoming an action-oriented person. See, there is a lot of difference between worrying and taking action. Taking action will never cause any stress. It is the worrying thoughts that causes stress. And this stress will, over a period of time, it will affect your health, it will affect your creativity, it will affect your productivity, it will affect your relationship. So why give way for all these things? Instead of that, you can write down your worrying thoughts in a paper, in a book, or you can type it in your notepad and then write down what actions you can take. When you're writing these actions, you need not write down only the practical and result-oriented actions. First, write down whatever thoughts comes to you. It is okay. After all, you're writing it. Out of 6 actions that you have written it down, maybe 1 or 2 you will be really taking it, you're really putting into practice. That is okay, absolutely no problem. But you're transferring all your thoughts onto the paper. This is the most important thing. Okay, so friends, from now onwards, if at all there is overthinking, if there is worrying thoughts bothering you all the time, define a worrying period for half an hour in a day. Okay, it could be in the morning, afternoon, or in the evening. Okay, and probably after some time, instead of calling it as worrying period, you can change the label to planning period. That is your choice. But when it is worrying too much, it is better to label it as worrying period only, so that you can tell yourself, I'm not going to worry now. Anyway, I've kept the worrying period. Let me worry at that time. So you have kept a separate period for that. So by defining half an hour for worrying will actually reduce your worrying thoughts throughout the day. And throughout the day, you will have lot of energy and lot of, enthusiasm to do your work. Friends, if you have any mental issues, you can always let us know so that we can discuss about it in future episodes. Thank you.